2026년의 첫 에피소드입니다.
예.
네, 저는
Mm.
한국어 영어 반반 팟캐스트 하프앤하프의 정태용입니다. 반갑습니다.
And I'm Jeep. Welcome to Half and Half. Welcome to the new year. And the topic today is New Year's. I guess we're going to talk about traditions, but I don't know what exactly. This could
그쵸.
be.
좀
Yeah.
비교적 주제를 되게 급하게 정했잖아요.
Yeah, true.
네.
New Year's. New Year's used to be like my favorite holiday. I don't think it is anymore. But when I was younger, I really liked the idea of going to a new year, and in English we call it a new slate. A slate is like a chalkboard that you draw on, right? Like a whiteboard or chalkboard. You erase it, and that's a new slate. It's like completely clean. It's empty. You can do whatever you want. I liked that idea.
맞네요.
Yeah. These days, I don't know. I go to bed early, so I don't like staying up late for midnight. So that maybe not so much. Yeah.
그러면 그때는 그 새해 전야에서 그러니까 새해 전날에서 새해 넘어가는 그 12시에 뭔가 이벤트를 했었나 봐요.
That's right. Yeah, especially in our culture. I assume in Korea also, but like people
그쵸.
stay up late and
네.
countdown 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3.
맞아요.
All the way down, and then Happy New Year. Yeah. So, what kind of traditions do people do at like a midnight party when they count down, or in Korea? What traditions do you have?
사실 저도 일찍 자기 때문에
You've done it before at least once, right?
어릴 때 엄마 따라서 교회에 자주 갔었거든요. 교회에 가면 좀 이상하긴 하죠. 교회에 따라가서 다 같이 막 카운트다운을 했어요.
You count down at the church?
네.
Wow, I've never heard of that actually.
네, 어릴 때 그랬고.
Okay.
그리고 뭐 제가 가본 적은 한 번도 없지만 그렇게 미국 캐나다처럼 뭐 예쁜 식당이든 뭐 클럽이든 뭐
Yes,
파티장이든
that's right. Yeah.
네, 그런 데서 카운트다운을 다 같이 하겠죠.
Yeah.
뭐 폭죽을 터뜨릴 수도 있고 뭐 불빛을 뭐 번쩍번쩍 할 수도 있고.
Yeah, definitely fireworks. Yeah.
네, 그럴 거예요 아마. 근데 저는 그런 걸 안 지 너무 오래돼서.
Yeah. You just reminded me of a really funny memory. So,
뭔데요?
so like you said, people in our culture, we usually go to like a nice club or someplace where like at the top of a building where you can see the sky or like whatever. We had a friend who he moved into like a cool house, basically. Like,
네.
and the thing that was cool about this house, I had a really, really nice view of not just the water, but the Space Needle. This is in Seattle. There's a famous building called the Space Needle. It looks kind of like Naksan Tower, or it looks kind of like that tower, Seoul Tower. But he had this great view, and so we're like, oh, on New Year's we can go to your house. We can have a party, and they always have fireworks on the Seattle Space Needle. Like, and so we can watch the fireworks. It's going to be really cool. So we did that. That was the plan. And at midnight, we're watching the Space Needle countdown 3, 2, 1, and then there's one firework that goes.
네.
That's it. There was nothing else. We're like, what happened? Like, where are the fireworks? It turns out that year, that year, I think it was when Microsoft switched from like Windows 2000 to Windows XP, I think. And the computer that controlled the fireworks was a Windows machine. And because the software had changed, there was some bug, and the fireworks just didn't work. There was like one firework, and that was it.
진짜요?
Yeah. So the fireworks display for the whole city just didn't happen. There was nothing. And everybody was like, because a lot of people actually go to the Space Needle, like right below it, and they look up and watch all the fireworks. They were so disappointed there was nothing. Anyway.
아니, 오, 진짜 무슨 시트콤 같다. 와,
Yeah. It was like a
오.
sitcom. Yeah.
그 윈도우 업데이트 때문에.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. The other thing that was really embarrassing about it for everybody is Microsoft, their headquarters is in Seattle. Like it's the Microsoft city is Seattle, and so it was like a huge embarrassment for them that like they'd shift this update and ruin the fireworks for their own city. But anyway,
네. 와.
yeah,
그런 이야기가 있었구나.
yeah.
그 좀 거기선 유명한 이야기일 것 같은데.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can look it up. There's like news stories about it. It was so funny. But anyway, it was still a good party, I guess. But it was disappointing. There's no fireworks. Yeah. There was another time. We always try to me and my wife would try to go to like different places and see the fireworks from different places on different years. But yeah, it's always a good time. Like, okay, so just to talk about our traditions, often people drink champagne on New Year's Day. Like champagne is one of the things people do. Another thing that some people do is they try to kiss somebody. Do you know what I'm talking about?
드라마에서 봤어요.
Yeah, that happens in real life too. It's not just in dramas.
뉴스룸이라는 드라마에서 봤습니다. 저는.
Okay.
네. 아무튼.
So the idea is that your last kiss of the year and your first kiss of the new year are the same kiss. That's the idea.
뭐라고요? 같다고요? 아니면 다르다고요?
No, same one person. With the same person.
놀래라.
Your last kiss is with that person and also the first kiss of the new year. All in one. And not often, I don't know. Some people try to find a new person that they just met that night to do a kiss with rather than somebody they already know. So, yeah. There you go.
오.
Yeah.
혹시 지프는 어땠는지 물어봐도 됩니까?
No. I've never succeeded at this. I mean, I've definitely kissed my wife, but like not somebody that I never knew. So, yeah. Yeah.
뭐 제 감성이랑은 좀 먼 것 같은데.
I see. Well, I mean, you said you don't even stay up late to party, I guess. Or if you went to a
맞아요.
church, I don't think that'd be a church activity.
절대 그럴 수 없죠.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know that I've never heard of like a midnight New Year's party at a church. But maybe it's just because I don't usually go to church that I've never heard of this. I don't know.
근데 그 교회에서 하는 것도 파티가 아니고
Yeah.
그냥 그 일요일에 하는 예배?
Yeah.
그냥 그런 거예요.
I see. I understand.
네. 그냥 뭐 그 찬양 노래 부르는 거 하고 그리고 목사님 이야기 듣고
Yeah. Right.
그냥 그거를 그냥 밤에 해요.
Okay. So there's one New Year's song. Do you know the song that I'm thinking of in our culture?
모르겠는데요. 유명한 노래인가요?
Yeah, definitely famous. So I don't really know the lyrics, but I'll try and sing it. I'm not a good singer. It's like, should all acquaintance be forgot? Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
그 맞아요?
That's the New Year's song. Yeah, usually so everybody counts down 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. And then they sing that song. Yeah. Immediately.
그게
Yeah.
그렇구나. 한국에서는
Yeah.
그 멜로디의 노래를요. 가사를 그 오랫동안 친하게 지낸 친구를 멀리 떠나 보내는 가사로 불러요.
Are the lyrics different in Korean or they changed it to something? Is that what you're saying?
네네. 그러니까 그게 원래 가사 뜻을 모르겠거든요.
Yeah.
근데 새해랑은 관련이 없는 것 같고 그냥 그 친한 친구랑 그 빠이빠이 해서
yeah.
잘가 친구야 이런 가사예요.
I see. I think I don't know the lyrics exactly, but I think it could have it could be used in that situation too. It kind of makes sense. But yeah, usually I would think of that as like the New Year's song that everybody sings at New Year's. Well, everybody's very, very drunk.
네.
So it's like kind of a loud song that everybody sings together. Yeah.
찌프도 새해 전날에 좀 취할 만큼 술을 마시는 편이었나요?
Yeah, I've had that experience definitely. I would say I don't do that every year, but definitely sometimes. Yeah, I'll have like 3 or 4 or like too much to drink, and then and then by the time it's New Year's, I don't really remember it. So that's happened to me. Yeah.
오,
Yeah.
뭐 그렇구나. 뭐 혹시 외국에서 새해를 보내본 적 있습니까?
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, well, sort of. There was where was I? This might have been going from Korea back to USA. I think it was Korea, but it might have been a different country. I don't remember. Where on the plane it was New Year's. And they actually gave everybody in the plane like a little bit of champagne, and yeah. And because we were like crossing time zones, so it was like a little bit weird. Where were we coming from? I want to say that was from Korea, but I don't remember anymore. I have to think about it. Yeah.
낭만적이다.
But other than that, no, I haven't celebrated New Year's in a different country. No. Yeah. Yeah.
저는 이걸 물어본 이유가 저도 한 번 있는데 그 방글라데시였거든요. 근데 특별한 이벤트를 가지는 않았어요, 제가.
Really?
네, 그냥 집에 있었거든요. 그 막 늦은 밤에 돌아다니고 싶지도 않았고. 근데 그 제가 살던 곳이 수도긴 했는데 그런 뭐 한국이나 미국, 캐나다만큼 막 고층 아파트가 많거나 뭐 빌딩이 많은 동네가 아니었어요. 제가 사는 곳이. 근데 제가 사는 곳만 좀 좋은 아파트였어요. 그러니까 그 동네에서 제가 사는 아파트만 이렇게 높은 빌딩이고 그 주변에는 그런 건물이 없는 거예요. 그래서 제가 12층에 살았는데 그래서 창문을 보면 그냥 이 마을이 다 보이는 도시가 보이는 곳이었거든요. 근데 막 솔직히 좀 안전에 대한 개념이 많이 없어서 거기가
wait a minute.
그 사람들이
Okay, sure.
근데 그 원래 뭐 캐나다도 그렇겠지만 미국도 그렇겠지만 그 어디서는 폭죽을 터뜨려도 되고 어디서는 폭죽을 터뜨리면 안 되는 그런 게 있죠.
Sure.
네. 근데 그 나라는 그게 없는 거예요.
Oh, really? Nothing?
아니면 뭐 있는데 뭐 안 지키는 걸 수도 있고요.
Okay.
네, 그래서 제 아파트 옆에 막 골목길 같은 게 있고 막 뭐 동네가 있는데
Yeah.
그 나라가 이제 새해 전날에 밤에 그 12시가 될 때 폭죽을 진짜 많이 터뜨리고 진짜 크게 터뜨려요.
Oh, really?
네. 근데
Yeah.
근데 그 폭죽이
Yeah.
진짜 저희 아파트 옆에서 그냥 터지고 있는 거예요.
Oh, really? Just right next to it?
네.
Yeah. How long did it go on? For just 5 minutes or a long time?
아니요. 한 시간?
Oh my God. For an hour?
네. 1시간 동안 무슨 진짜
Wow.
무슨 모든 집이 무슨 자기가 만든 폭죽 자랑하듯이 막 여기저기서 다 터뜨리고
Yeah.
막 진짜 크게 터뜨리는 거예요.
Wow.
와, 근데 뭐 눈으로 볼 땐 이쁘긴 한데
Yeah.
진짜 저는 전쟁이 나는 줄 알았어요.
Yeah.
그래서 그때 이것도 웃긴데 새해 땡 할 때 뭘 하고 있었냐면 한국에 있는 친구랑 Fall Guys 하고 있었어요.
Okay.
네, 둘이 게임하고 있었어, 게임.
Yeah.
네, 그 디스코드로 이야기하면서.
Oh, I see. So you could hear the fireworks like through the microphone, probably.
그 친구가 들었죠. 친구가.
Yeah.
그래서 친구가 거기 괜찮냐고 뭐 전쟁 났냐고.
Sounds like you're in the middle of a war, and they're like, "Are you okay?"
네. 계속 옆에서 막 펑펑펑펑펑 이러니까.
Wow, that's funny.
그랬었습니다. 이거 영상 혹시 있으면 그 팟캐스트 영상에도 올려드리겠습니다.
Oh, sure. Yeah, if you recorded something, that would be fun. Yeah,
네, 올려드릴게요.
that's cool. Yeah, I've definitely with my friends, I've like fired off my own like bigger fireworks. But I've never done that on New Year's. I've only done that on 4th of July, which is our Independence Day in USA. So, yeah, that's pretty common. That's funny. Wow.
네, 그랬고.
Oh, okay. So one other thing for New Year's, I know that you do this in Korea also. Is what's it called? New Year's resolution. We call it in English.
그게 뭐예요?
New Year's resolution is you make a promise to do something.
그걸 resolution이라고 하는구나.
Yeah, resolution we call it. Yeah. Because resolution is like to resolve, and resolve is like make a promise kind of meaning. Yeah.
새해 목표죠. 새해 목표.
Yeah. Yeah.
지프는 그런 거 세우는 편입니까?
I do. Yeah. I think I've always done it. But maybe in the last few years I've been I don't know how to explain this. I try to take it seriously. I make real serious goals, more than just one, that I really want to accomplish. And I spend time like focusing on like accomplishing those goals. And I have a friend, a really good friend in Seattle, who does the same thing. And we every 2 or 3 months, we'll text each other like, here are my New Year's goals. This one complete, this one 20%, this one 10%, you know, like whatever. He'll tell me and I'll tell him like, how are we progressing at our goals? And so I was actually gonna send him a message maybe next week to say, here's my goals and what I completed so far. So yeah. How about you? Do you make a New Year's resolution?
저는 대체로 새해 목표를 안 세우는 편이에요.
Really?
네네, 세워본 적은 있는데 많이 자주 막 매년 하지는 않는 것 같은데.
Okay, not every year.
네, 혹시 뭐 얘기해줄 만한 이전 새해 목표 같은 거 있어요?
Yeah, I there is. I write them down so I don't have to remember them, and they're in my phone, which is over there right now. But here's the ones I remember. Number 1, stop using Reddit. So this year I stopped using Reddit. Like just no more, not at all. Success. Okay. Number 2, I already told you this, but I had a goal to get level 5 in the TOPIK Korean exam, the Korean proficiency exam. And I got level 5. Yay! So I completed that.
12월에 이제 달성했네요.
Yeah. I just got the news like a few days ago that I finally reached level 5. So that was really great. So to get level 5, you need 190 points. I got 191 points. So I just did it barely.
그래도 5급이죠. 그래도 5급이지.
Yeah.
똑같은 5급입니다.
Exactly. And then I had a few other goals. I was gonna finish. I had a Korean novel that I was reading. It's called 불편한 편의점 is the novel that I was reading. My goal was to finish that. I did not succeed. I got about halfway, and then I got too busy with other things. I just couldn't get the time to finish it. So that was when I failed. I think I had one other goal, but I don't remember. Sorry. Yeah. How about you? Did you have any goals for this year?
이번 해에는 없고 그 워낙 자주 세우지 않아서 그런 걸. 근데 기억나는 새해 목표가 두 개가 있거든요. 지난 새해 목표들이.
Mhm.
하나는 거의 10년 전 목표였는데요.
Wow. Okay.
예, 그때 기억이 나는데
Mhm.
그때 새해 목표가 인간미 있는 사람이 되자.
Ingam. What is ingami? What does that mean? I don't follow.
일단 인간미의 미는
Like beautiful?
맞아요. 그런 거예요. 뷰티 같은 느낌인데
Okay. Okay.
그 사람의 좋은 느낌인데
Mhm.
근데 그 인간미는
Mhm.
사람이 인간적으로 좋은 느낌이거든요.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
네, 사람이 막 차갑지 않고
Mm.
좀 따뜻하고 친절하고
Mm.
좀 편안하고 뭐 재밌는.
Okay. So to be a kind and good person was your goal.
그쵸.
Okay. Did you succeed?
좀 좋아진 것 같았어요 그때.
Okay. Did you think
좀-
that before that you weren't a good person or like
좀 아니었거든요.
oh, okay.
네,
Interesting.
좀 지금이랑 많이 달랐어요.
Okay. Good.
네,
All right.
굉장히 예민하고
Mhm. Mhm.
그리고 막 짜증을 잘 내고
Mhm.
그리고 화도 많이 내고
I see. So you
네 항상 이렇게 막 얼굴이 막 이런.
okay. So you were impatient and easily angered or like high-tempered.
네.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, I guess that's a good change that you made.
너무 좋죠.
Yeah. Interesting.
네, 아무튼 그런 목표가 있었는데
Yeah.
뭐 몇 년이 지나면서 많이 좋아졌었고 그리고 하나는 2년 전인가 3년 전 목표거든요.
Mhm.
어떤 좀 미친 목표였는데
Mhm.
1년간 매일 달리기를 해보자.
Oh, wow. Okay. Mhm.
네, 1년간 매일 달리기를 해보자 아침에.
Wow. Uh-huh.
그래서 시작을 해서 진짜로 7월까지
Mhm.
매일 달렸어요.
Wow, that's pretty good. You made it half the year.
네.
Uh-huh.
진짜 7월까지 진짜로 거짓말 안 치고 매일 달렸는데
Mhm. Mhm.
근데 그해 7월에 코로나에 걸렸어요.
Oh, yeah.
와, 도저히 못 뛰겠더라고요.
Right. Yeah, that can totally change all your plans. Yeah.
네.
Yeah.
그래서
음.
뛰지는 못했는데
Yeah.
너무 아쉬우니까
Yeah.
제가 그냥 뛰지 않고 그때 나이키 런 클럽 알아요? NRC?
No, what is that?
뭐 나이키에서
Oh,
만든
Nike Run Club. Okay, got it.
네네.
Yeah.
그 러닝 추적하는 그 기록하는 어플이 있는데
It's like an app on your phone.
네.
Mhm.
그래서 그거를 키고 달리면 뭐 몇 시에 뭐 속도가 어느 속도로 뭐 얼만큼 달렸는지 그리고 트랙도 나오는 그런 어플이거든요. 그래서 그 해에 계속 그거를 켜고 뛰었었는데 이대로 그걸 뭐 계속 못하는 게 너무 아쉬워서 그냥 걸었거든요.
Just walked.
네네 그냥 코로나에 걸려도 그 나이키 런을 켜고 그냥 걷고 왔어요. 한 1km.
Yeah.
그래서 나이키 런에서는 그 뭔가 활동을 한 걸로 기록을 한 거죠. 그래서 그렇게 나가서 걷는 것까지 합쳐서 그 해에 매일 했습니다.
Good. Okay.
근데 그 해가 원래는 1년이 365일이잖아요. 근데 그 해는 366일이었어요. 그래서 저는 1년에 366일 나이키 런을 쓴 사람이 된 거죠.
Wow. That's cool.
네, 그래서 반쪽짜리 성공했습니다.
Yeah.
네.
Yeah. Halfway.
네.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Yeah. A lot of people do exercise as sort of their New Year's resolutions. I don't think I've ever had an exercise goal. Not a thing I usually do. So usually I try to. Oh, I know the last goal I had for this year. I wanted to do a big back-end upgrade change to Sangun. Like the way the game was designed was it ran on the client, meaning on the phone that you're playing on in that website browser. But I moved a lot of the game logic onto the server, and that took me a few months to finish, but I did get that done. So I completed that goal. So
wow.
with one exception, there's like several modes in the game. One of the modes is called Bumu Chakki. That mode is not fully on the server yet. I'm partway through doing that, and I might actually finish that this month. But I've been like so busy. We'll see. So like 95% done on that goal.
와. 백엔드까지 다 지프가 직접 다 하는 거네요.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
풀 스택.
I guess so. It's the first time I've done, well, not the first time. The first time I've done everything on the back end. Like at Valve, I did a little bit of back end coding in a few cases, but yeah, I'm still a beginner at it. Still learning a lot. So.
야, 멋있다. 대단하다.
Oh, thanks.
그래도 아직도 배우고 있는 사람이네요.
Cool. Yeah, you can do it. It's possible. Okay, we're way off topic. What are we talking about?
네네.
Is there any other New Year's things you can think of that you wanted to talk about?
한국에만 있는 전통인지 모르겠는데, 그러니까 미국에는 안 하는지 모르겠는데, 그 밤 말고요. 1월 1일 아침에.
Oh, there's another thing, but go ahead.
아, 네네. 그 아침에 해 뜨는 걸 보러 사람들이 가요. 해돋이, 새해를 보러 갑니다.
해돋이. What is 해돋이? I forget.
그 해가 아침에 뜨잖아요.
The sunrise, right? Yes.
네네.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that Koreans do that they watch the sunrise on New Year's Day. I don't think that's really a tradition here. I've never heard of anybody ever saying that they did that until I met Koreans. So, that's interesting. That's cool.
하긴 뭐 다 밤에 샴페인 마시고
Too
아침에
tired for it,
자야죠.
Yeah. Because New Year's night, people would stay up until like 3 a.m. or something. And so there's no way they're getting up for the sunrise.
그렇죠.
Yeah. That's cool. I think it's a really beautiful and like nice tradition. It makes sense that you'd watch the sunrise. Yeah.
저는 좀 웃기던데.
Really? Why?
아니 그 해는 매년 뜨잖아요. 매일 뜨잖아요. 매일.
Sure. Yeah. I see what you mean. I don't know. I guess maybe another thing that's nice about it, in my opinion, is that okay, this doesn't work everywhere in the world, but in the winter, the sun rises a little bit later,
네.
so it's easier for more people to see it. But it's also like it's winter, so it's very cold, right?
네.
So if you make an effort to go out in the cold and see the sun, and when the sun comes up, you feel like it's warmth, like it feels really warm when it's cold outside and then the sun hits you. I don't know. I just think it's kind of beautiful. Like, I guess if you did it on January 2nd, you'd get the same experience, but yeah.
아, 그렇죠. 이거 똑같아.
But also, okay, I'll give one other reason that it's kind of cool.
네.
If a lot of people all go do it as a group, whether it's people you know, but also people you don't know, like a good place to view the sunrise, then it feels like a nice group activity. Everybody can watch it together.
So, 그건 맞아요. 네.
Yeah.
그건 맞아요.
Yeah, if you go on January 2nd, there's nobody to watch it with.
그러니까요. 제가 언제 좀 웃기다고 느꼈냐면 제가 막 1년간 매일 뛰었다던 해 말고도 그 전에도 뛰었고 뭐 그 이후에도 뛰었는데 그래서 겨울에 아침에 뛰면 그러니까 보통 저는 아침에 뛰거든요. 근데 겨울에는 아침에 나가면 깜깜해요.
Yeah, it's dark. Yeah.
네네. 그리고 그 달리기가 거의 끝날 때쯤에 해가 뜨거나 네, 아니면 해가 뜨기 전에 달리기가 끝날 때도 있는데 그래서 저는 겨울에는 거의 매일 해 뜨는 걸 봤어요. 네, 근데 제가 바닷가 근처에 살아서 그 제가 뛰는 길이 바닷가 길인데 근데 또 이 바닷가 쪽에서 해가 뜨거든요.
Mm-hmm.
그러니까 저는 되게 좋은 길에서 뛰는 거죠.
Oh,
아무튼.
yeah. Makes sense. Mm-hmm.
예, 근데 언제 되게 좀 바쁘고 정신없이 살아서
Mm-hmm.
날짜 개념이나 막 뭐 크리스마스나 새해 이런 걸 거의 신경 안 쓰고 살았던 때가 있어요.
Right, right.
근데 그냥 변함없이 아침에 일찍 일어나서 그 제가 뛰는 길로 갔는데 뭐 사람들이 바글바글한 거예요.
I see. Yeah, you're watching the sunrise every day kind of along the same route. And then suddenly on specific holidays, like there'll be so many other people all watching it. So it's kind of funny.
네, 네.
Yeah.
아니 그래서 그때 거의 못 뛰었어요.
You didn't run those days or wait?
네, 못 뛰었어요.
Oh, okay. I see.
그 사람들이 길에 너무 많아서.
You weren't able to run because there's just too many people along the path.
네, 네.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
네. 아니 그리고 그 중에는
Yeah.
그 미국식으로
Yeah.
전날 밤에 샴페인을 마시면서 놀다가
Yeah.
밤을 새고 있는 사람들도 있었어요.
Right. True. Yeah. Some people stay awake all night. Yeah.
네네. 그래서 참 해가 매일 뜨는데 왜 다들 여기서 이러고 있지? 이런 생각을 했었거든요.
I see. Yeah, that is kind of funny. I get it. Okay, so here's the other tradition I just remembered. I don't think Koreans do this. Like when I've talked to them, they've been kind of surprised. Have you heard of the polar bear plunge or polar bear swim or polar bear challenge?
북극곰 수영 대회요?
It's just what it's called, but
네.
so on New Year's Day, a lot of people will jump or go into a lake or a river
네.
it could be for 3 seconds or it could be for like 3 minutes or it could be for 30 minutes. It depends on the person. They'll go in the water on New Year's Day, and a lot of people will all do it together. So there might be like 50 or even 100 people all waiting at the edge of the lake. And they'll pick a time. They'll say, 10 a.m. everybody goes in. So they'll count down 3, 2, 1. And 10 a.m. everybody like runs into the water. It's like, super, super cold. And they're like, ah. And then they run out of the water. And then, they dry off or warm up or whatever. And so they call that the polar bear plunge or polar bear challenge or swim. Yeah.
그게 1월 1일이랑 무슨 상관이 있죠?
I don't know why specific. I mean, it's just because it's a New Year's Day thing. But people do that in a lot of places in the US, but they do that in Canada too, where it's even colder. Yeah. And so I've never done it, but I've gone and watched people do it because it's just funny to watch. And like 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago in Canada, we went to a lake where people were doing this. And the lake, or maybe it was a river. It was actually a river, not a lake. And most of the river was completely frozen. There was ice over the whole river, except for just along the edge. There was like enough like broken ice where you could go in.
네.
But when you go in the river, there's some of the frozen ice is like slowly moving along the river. Like it's on top and moving. It's like very, very thin. It's like not much ice. So it's like really sharp. And so basically when they were going to get in the river, they would look upriver and say, oh no, there's ice coming. They'd wait for it to go by and then say, okay, everybody get in. And they get in. And then when more ice was coming, they'd be like, everybody get out. Because the ice is coming. It's so crazy. But they would have like tents at the bank of the river with like a heater in the tent.
네.
So you could get out of the water, get in the tent and like warm up really quick. Yeah.
오.
Yeah, it's
좀
amazing.
황당하네요.
Yeah, definitely. So anyway, yeah, that's one other tradition I guess we have.
진짜 전 전혀 몰랐던 전통이에요.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never tried though.
그리고 저도 안 할 것 같아요.
Yeah, maybe someday I will, but I don't know.
그렇군요.
Yeah.
좋습니다. 그거 말고는 그러면은 1월 1일에 그렇게 축하하고 이후로는 뭐 별거 없는 거예요?
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing else.
그 한국이랑 이런 아시아권에서는 이렇게 1월 1일 하고
Yeah.
그 음력설에
Right. Of course. Yeah.
네, 또 긴 연휴가 있거든요.
Right. Yeah.
그런 거는 없어요?
No, not at all. No. But however, in some bigger cities, like in some bigger cities, especially where there's like more like Chinese, Korean, or other Asian people, they'll sometimes have what they call like Lunar New Year celebration or
네.
Chinese New Year celebration, or Lunar New Year festival, something like that. But it's very, very small, and it's mostly just for that community. Like sometimes other people will go and enjoy it, but it's not a big celebration at all. Yeah. Yeah.
그렇구나.
Yeah.
네, 생각해보면이 아니지. 그냥 한국 경우는 1월 1일은 그냥 1월 1일 하루 쉬고 땡인데
Right.
그 설날은 훨씬 더 길고
Yeah, it's much bigger and much longer.
네,
Yeah.
다 가족들도 다 모이거든요.
Right.
그게 아무래도 뭐 농사 옛날에 짓던 거랑 관련이 많나 봐요. 네, 그때는 그 음력으로 많이 계산을 했으니까. 네, 그런가 싶습니다. 네, 그러면은 내년 새해 목표?
Oh, I haven't done one yet.
그렇죠.
Let me think about it and see if I can come up
근데
with something.
그렇죠. 이게 업로드 되는 날은 2026년인데
Yeah.
지금은 2025년 12월 16일이라서
Yeah. No, I need to think about it more. I'm not going to have one right now, even though this will be uploaded after or on New Year's. But yeah, we're recording this before, so yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it.
근데 찌프 얘기를 들어보고 나니까 저도 2026년 새해 목표를 좀 생각해보고 싶네요.
Cool. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, anybody listening, if you have a New Year's resolution that you want to write in the comments, let us know. And then next year you can look back at your comment and see if you succeeded or failed.
좋습니다.
Yeah.
새해 목표 공유해 주시면 또 우리가 응원해드리겠습니다.
Yeah, we'll cheer you on.
네.
Cool.
그러면은 이번 에피소드는 이쯤에서 마무리해 볼까요?
Yeah. Let's wrap up.
네네. 자, 우리가 사실 녹화하는 시간이 1시간 늦어져서 우리가 원래 한국 시간 저녁 8시에 했었는데 한국 시간 밤 저녁 9시에 하는 걸로 바꾸지 않았습니까?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
네네. 그래서 이제 1시간 넘게 하면 제가 너무 졸리기 때문에
Sure. Yeah.
네, 금방 끝냅시다.
Cool.
네, 그러면은 뭐 마지막으로 할 얘기 없죠?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope
네.
you enjoy 2026. Goodbye 2025. And that's all I have to say about that.
네네. 그럼 저도
Yeah.
다들 2025년 잘 마무리하셨기를 바라고요. 2026년은 당신의 해입니다. 네. 그러면 지금까지 저는 한국어 영어 반반 팟캐스트 하프앤하프의 정태웅이었습니다. 감사합니다.
And I'm Jeep. You've been listening to Half and Half. Hope you have a happy new year, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.